No, not now. I'm waiting on my girls to get home.
You don't have any. Then why am I even doing this if you don't have any credentials?
Hey, that's fine, dude. I'm waiting on my girls to get home. I've already had my credentials throughout the day. I am waiting on my girls to get home. You don't understand. It's been a long weekend for me, brother.
You know, I completely understand that, and I'm sure your left hand is tired.
No, my right hand. I'm right-handed, brother.
All right, all right. I'm gonna kick this bad boy off and get it started.
Let's do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Just in Time on the Toddcast? Question mark?
Well,
Hey,
all right. We got to do something.
absolutely. I mean, I can honestly attest that this is your boy, Just in Time, your party host for this evening, all the way in the
Coming to you from where?
coming to you live from the great state of New York, Rochester, New York to be precise, not central, but western New York. And all the way down in Virginia is everyone's favorite redneck, none other than Johnny Simonetti or Simonetti. It doesn't matter what his name is because that's who he is. It's Johnny. Johnny, how you doing this
What's
evening?
happening? Brother, I'm good. I'm doing good. How about yourself, homie?
You know what? I'm doing all right. I'm doing good. It's been a while since you and I have actually spoke like this,
Yes, sir.
and I feel kind of very fortunate because Mr. Orndorff is busy, and he asked me to come out and just spice things up for a little bit here. He wanted me to come out here and make a change. WWE's talking is going back
Yeah.
in time, talk about that ruthless aggression, and yet I feel somewhat ruthless. I feel like a takeover is involved here.
Hey, I'm just glad to get something out, dude. We had technical difficulties the other night. We could not connect Thursday night. So no, I'm just glad to be out here and get something out for the people, for our faithful listeners.
Absolutely. I feel somewhat honored to be in so many different ear holes across the world because I know you guys have like several different outreaches around the world, and yet here I am just in Rochester, New York. And if Todd can insert an applause right here, I greatly would appreciate it. Pause for
Yeah, I'll do
pause.
it.
Thank you. Hey, my man.
I'll do it.
Hey, I appreciate that. And I would have to attest to. I want to say that the Atomic Drop Show has not fallen off the face of the earth because I do want a copy of this too as well.
Absolutely.
Mostly because me and Kyle have been having technical difficulties with Spreaker, and we've been trying to figure out that whole quagmire of a mess. And we have not gone away.
Right.
I feel bad that we have not been able to produce. So me and Kyle are virtually in the same boat as you and Mr. Orndorff were on Thursday.
Yep. Technology sucks sometimes, don't it?
It does. It does. I mean, I want. I mean, this is just not good. I feel bad that we're unable to produce for the listeners out there.
Yeah. I get it. I get it.
So I'm going to go back in time here for a split second here, and I saw that you were just at another hunting convention. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I
All
was
right.
there yesterday.
Yesterday. Oh,
Absolutely.
damn. So it's real fresh for you.
Oh, it's real fresh. Yes, sir.
All right. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I grew up out in Hamlin, New York. I grew up pretty much out in the boons. However, I never was a hunter, mostly because my father never was a big hunting individual, so I never got into hunting. I just, like several years ago, shot my first double barrel shotgun, which was phenomenal. It was a great sensation. I
Right.
I
I
do
get it.
have my grandfather's old uh, rifle that he bought out of a back of a Sears Roebuck catalog, and I say Sears Roebuck for $50.
Right?
I mean, you don't find rifles for $50 out of the back of catalogs anymore, let alone the back of Sears.
Mm, no, no.
So
But
here's what I want to do. I want to try to flip it. I want to flip this episode here. I want
all right.
you to educate me on what happened yesterday at your hunting convention. I don't even know the name. I just saw the pictures of you out and about and being like bombarded with fans once more and once again. I mean, the
No,
paparazzi.
no,
People
no.
know
I,
who Tattooed in the Wild is. The hype man for Tattoo in the Wild. I mean,
no,
the legacy is slowly crawling up here. However,
no.
I want to be educated because maybe I do want to come down to one of these Central Pennsylvania gun shows. And mind you, I'm putting away my sleeves on my shirt right now as we speak.
Well, you should come down. I mean, you're just when you come to a gun show, you're surrounded with nothing but good people. Period. That's the only thing I say. It's good people. The show I was at yesterday was my local show. You
Okay.
know, this is people that know me. Now, when we were in PA, I got recognized from the dudes from Whitetail Distraction, Austin and Charles. And man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all reaching out. That, like I said, that's Whitetail Distraction. Now, when I was at my local show yesterday, um, I got to meet Cuz Strickland from Mossy Oak. I'll
Okay.
tell you what, I got a picture with him. Shit, I was speechless. That's one of my heroes. I mean, I grew up watching this fool, this guy killing turkeys. You know, just he was just a badass. So I ain't nobody. I like going out and meeting people. Period.
So what made him a badass though?
He's a badass.
Well,
You said
again,
you don't hunt.
I know, but
You said you
educate
don't.
me. This is the
But
most
all right, so
informative
you
I've
don't
ever
hunt.
been. I don't hunt. No.
All right, you don't hunt. So Cuz Strickland is one of the most badass turkey killing son of a guns you could ever meet.
All right.
And I walked by his booth. And I went, damn, that looks like Cuz Strickland. And I walked by and I looked up at the booth and it said Mossy Oak and then it said Cuz Strickland. And I went, that's Cuz Strickland right there. I couldn't believe it, dude. I was starstruck. I ain't gonna lie. I was starstruck. So I got a picture with Cuz yesterday. It was a good time.
All right. I mean, were you able to connect as nearly as many people as you were at the Pennsylvania one?
Well, yeah, because I knew a lot more people at this show
Right.
because it's our local show. So I knew a lot more people. So yeah, I conversated with a whole bunch of people that I personally know.
I was just going to say,
So
you
it was a
know
good
them, but
time.
did they know you?
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm sure
yeah.
that the hunting
Hey, you
community is
got
a tight knit community.
it is a tut night. It
Tight,
is, but you got to
not
realize a
not
lot of
tight.
these
Damn,
people.
I'm not busting any nuts on this show tonight.
You got to realize, I've been in this town. I grew up in this town. I've played a lot of softball with these people, and yeah, eh, in my town, everybody knows who I am. Like I said, we play softball together or whatever. That's how I met most people is through softball.
Well, there you go. Now, with that said, what was the biggest takeaway that you got out of uh, the expo? Let's just call it the expo because I don't know if is it a convention, is it an expo? What was the biggest takeaway?
Well, it's called the Expo Show. Expo is that's pretty much where everything goes down in this town of Fishersville. I mean, you got monster trucks that come in and throughout the year. They always have something going on, and it's called Expo. My biggest take is just going and meeting friends,
Yeah.
you know, connecting with our friends, you know, that you haven't seen in a while. Scott Robertson, he was a director up there. Lance Hanger, I got to see Lance Hanger yesterday. His dad puts the show on. It was just a great time. Just connecting with people. Just walk in and shake hands. Robert Kuntz. Shoot, I can't remember where he moved somewhere. He's doing something else right now. But I got to see Robert Kuntz. I've been on a hunt with him before up in Pennsylvania.
All right.
It was just good to connect with everybody.
Now, does this get you all hyped up now for hunting season coming up?
Oh, I'm ready for turkey season. I can't wait for turkey season. I cannot wait for turkey season, brother.
All right. Now, with that said, I remember I went back and I listened back to the interview that you did with Todd and the medic. I've
Sarah.
Sarah, yes, nature
Sarah
medic.
Ann. No, outdoor medic.
Outdoor medic. I'm sorry. I knew it was something with medic in it. Damn it. Again.
It's all right. That's all right. I'll take care of Sarah. Don't you worry. She's a badass.
I just want to give people the right shout outs that need to be heard. Uh, now, you spoke about how in that podcast prior that you were trying to see if you were going to be able to go back and shoot a bow, because I remember you were saying that you had some shoulder problems, correct?
Right. Yes, sir.
All right. Now,
Yep.
were you able to fire that bow, the one that they were everybody was talking to you about? Could you educate the people on that little bit of trivia?
I, I have not tried the elite yet. If I get a chance to, shoot the elite, I will. It's been about 7 years ago. I was sitting in the tree stand and I went to go, I had a doe come up underneath of me. I went to go pull my bow back and my shoulder popped so loud. It was either she heard my shoulder pop or she heard the bitch move that I said, ugh.
Right.
Anyway, I could not. I couldn't do it. My shoulder popped and I tried all summer long to pull my bow back and it just wouldn't work. So I sold everything at a yard sale. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Now, what happened to your shoulder, though? I mean, I know that you have a little bit of shoulder issues, but what happened to your shoulder?
Well, I was probably 20 years old when I used to work out all the time and just lifting one day, maxing out at 315, and my shoulder absolutely just gave out. I'm sure it was a rotator cuff injury, but I didn't have insurance. I never went to the doctor, and I've dealt with it for all these years. And you got to pull. I had to pull my bow back a certain way, or I just couldn't do it. And this particular day, I don't know if I was excited or what, and I don't know, it just popped. So I gave up on bow hunting. So I took up crossbow hunting.
Well, there you go. Now, do you find it more enjoyable?
No, I mean, as long as I'm sitting in a tree stand, I'm happy. I don't care if I'm up there with a freaking slingshot. Doesn't matter to me.
Well, there you go. So we're gonna. I really don't have a set formula for this show. I don't know if you and Todd ever have like a set formula. So this is just like an impromptu takeover.
We never do. We never do, dude. We just get on here and start talking like we are.
Hey, at least I'm following the correct format then. Now, with that said, I do want to give a quick shout out to a proud sponsor, yours too as well, none other than the fine folks over at Reload Rub and Seasoning, Joel and Stacy.
Absolutely.
And I can honestly tell you that I did some delicious ribs this evening. And I finally had a reason to use a double action. And I was so happy how it turned out.
There's no question, brother. There's no question. You don't even have to tell me. I already know.